So, last episode, we finished Olimar's assignment, getting a platinum on all 4 of the levels there. This episode, let's tackle Olimar's comeback.
네, 업무수버 캡틴 오리마. 윈드, 게로, 눈, 돌핀. 그때 웰비 파크. 쇼파트, 거름 크파, 부지. 에베나 샤가네 히, 아르, 바누른. 에바가나슨, 이베나쇼, 옹다데. 차죠 소드 바고반 사토마다 스파토 프로필 탕크 스파토데스 도도비 호텔 톰토마스라 나 뱅글 소som 도도도 돌핀 스피리트 스무도 노르르고 이마소 게 아르스피나 피크민
I'll get into the thoughts about that cutscene in particular during this level, but yeah. Day 1, Pikmin Reunion. A real leader would maximize Pikmin gains by exploiting the creatures' bodies and pellet poses. Be sure to align pellet poses with Pikmin colors for the highest return on investment. Yes. For this level, we'll be collecting Pikmin. But yeah, we're on this planet for the 4th time in order to recover my company ship, which we had to leave behind last time. But I already really want to do is finish the job so I can return to my family. I'll need the Pikmin for that, but I'll crash land and settle them badly, and they seem to have scattered. My first order of business will be to round a few of them up. Yeah, so that cutscene of the shooting star and the Pikmin heading towards it. In the original game, as that was in the credits, or at the end of the credits, it was also used, I want to say, to inspire hope in the franchise of that it would get a sequel or something. And I guess a 4th entry. Here, it's used as more so just a way not to retcon, but to kind of reuse an asset and to get Olimar and crew back on Pikmin 404. Okay, so I want to say that there is exactly enough enemies and bodies and stuff here to get exactly 100. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe. Okay, let's quickly get them on that. So, just so they have an easy way back to base. Because as you notice, the counter that we're getting attracted by isn't the amount of Pikmin we have out with us. It's the amount we're sprouting. And I guess plucking. So that's kind of why it is so out of whack at the moment. Get Louis back over that way. And that should be enough. I'm not even sure if it is like exactly 100, but 100 is the amount you need, and you do kind of get a good amount of the way there, just from the enemies around. Let's get Olimar back. Also, if you do lose some Pikmin, the counter will go back down, so be wary of that. Send Louis off this way, just because there are more Pikmin around. And we'll do the same with Olimar here. Just making sure I don't lose any corpses. Okay, that is really evil. And yeah, speaking of evil, they do hide a few things up here for us as well that we need to make note of. Okay, so should be fine. Just do that and send them back. Okay, cool. So we are just about even. I get the feeling this should place us over the amount we need. Okay, cool. That is a thing. So there is strategy around this being what you need, like what you want to go out and get, like what you want to prioritize. Okay. Just really love that. Like, story-wise, you know, we're kind of in the shit with the president since, you know, we did leave behind company property. But achievement-wise, we're in as good races because we've platinumed 5 levels. Like, come on, man. Make up your mind. Make up your mind. Our landing scared the poor Pikmin, but they can't calm down since. Unfortunately, we've miscalculated and touched down some distance from the Onion. I'm not even sure where the ship is anymore. There are dangerous predators on all sides, but we have a job to do nonetheless. And unfortunately, there's no cutscenes for Olimar's comeback. Apart from the introduction cutscene, I should say. Okay, day 2, creature hunting. Timing is everything. If you can't throw these bomb rocks just right to take out the strongest creatures, I don't know what else to tell you. And yeah. An interesting take on using the tropical wilds. Starting off over here. Mission day 2, we're homing in on a signal that might be coming from one of the ship parts. But the way there will take us across an area swarming with orbs. Still, I don't see any other way to progress with our mission. So we'll have to face the danger head on and do what we can. Okay, so this one's a little bit interesting. In the fact that we do kind of start all the way over here, and, well, the mission objective is over there, so what we'll do as much as we can, just kind of hope that we can get a captain through. Okay, nice. And with the other captain, in this case being Louis, we will kind of get... Go back to sleep, please. I see you. So yeah, this angle is kind of weird, because like this is just the Pikmin 4 angle. Should be far enough distance away. Please. Okay, we haven't exactly 10, so let's do that. Okay. And much like in mission mode with battle enemies, the game plan is more or less growing the least amount of Pikmin you think you need. Sometimes that can be fun, valid strategy, sometimes that's just not going to work, or not easy. Just a little bit worried, considering, well, there is a ball bear. Getting back to base, and well, we should be fine. Just trying to focus here. I didn't even notice that there was a group of Pikmin down there, back there behind the tree stump. Interesting. But for now, we'll just kind of get around. Let's do that. We'll just block Pikmin the normal way, I guess. I don't want that to be an issue. Even if that will mean, you know, letting a Pikmin die, that's fine. Louis can deal with that. And Olimar, well, can go deal with 2 Crush Blats. So there's actually a really cool interaction with 2 Crush Blats. But I'm not really sure you can get to see them quite often. That being, they can crush enemies. And can even crush themselves. Well, I guess one another. Like that. And it's kind of just an instant kill. That being said, I'm not entirely sure you can get them out of the arena. Okay. Sure, that can carry back one thing. I'm not overly sure what it crushed, but it crushed something. Okay, definitely a strategy. If you could get the crush blats out of the arena, you could potentially use them to crush enemies. But I feel like the best way to go about it is to kind of not grow many Pikmin. Go fast. Okay. Well, we didn't find the ship we came for. It's tough to keep the Pikmin safe through the constant attacks from this world's inhabitants. But they'll do anything for me, so I'd have them. I have to do what I can for them. Besides, I'm not so badly off. I have the benefit of experience, decent equipment, and Louis. With all that, I should be home with my family in no time. Okay, so it feels really weird to do it this way, but you know, it's a bit whatever. So next episode, we'll do the land, sea, and sky. Going back to the Garden of the Hoe. And we'll kind of get to see just how badly Louis crashed the ship. But until then, that is when I'll see you.